Hello folks, if you have watched my last video, I had mentioned that I'll be talking about goals in this video. So here it is. Goals are nothing but your dreams or very strong desires with a deadline. Goals also have to satisfy certain features, which is the cliched SMART acronym. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for realistic, and T stands for time bound. Let me explain this acronym SMART with the help of a goal. Suppose you have a goal of buying a car. S is specific. Specifics means you have to visualize the kind of car you want to buy, whether it's a sedan, SUV, which brand, which color, all the things, which music system you would like to have. So that makes it specific. Once you visualize the car that you want to buy, that is specific. M is measurable. Suppose you say that, okay, I want to buy this car over a period of 3 years. Then you should know that at the end of first year, now suppose the car costs you say 6 lakhs. So you should know that at the end of first year, I'll have so much amount of cash kept aside. Second year, I'll have so much amount of cash kept aside, and the third year I'll have the full amount, and then you go and buy the car. So your goal becomes measurable. Every year you know how you're progressing and how you are closer to your goal. A is achievable. Now, that is totally individualistic. You know whether you can achieve this goal. I mean, depending upon your financial conditions, whether you can save for this car. Now, suppose out of a salary you are saving 75% of your for your car, then obviously it is. I find it difficult for people to live. Whereas if you are saving say 15 to 20% for the car, I think you can call it achievable. Then R is realistic. Now you cannot think of a real extravagant car based on your financial conditions. So depending upon your financial conditions and depending upon how much money you can save in every month, it becomes, you will scale down your car which you want to buy. Suppose you want to buy a Merc, but you can come down, and that will become a realistic car, realistic goal. Then T is time bound. Like I said, you want to buy it within 2 years, or whether you want to buy it within 5 years. So once your dream or desire has a time limit, then that becomes a goal. Now goals can be categorized into short term, medium term, and long term. If I could give you examples of short, medium, and long, short term goal could be creating a contingency fund, or like I said, booking a car. That could be short term. Medium term could be creating a corpus so that you can book a flat over a period of 7 to 10 years. And long term would be investing for your children's education, their marriage, and even you're creating a corpus for your retirement. So this could be short, long, medium, and long term. Another thing which I would urge people to do is don't keep your goals to your memory. Just sit and write it down, jot down your short term, medium, and long term goals. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be a fullscape sheet or a sheet from your notebook. But I would also say, once you write down your goals, write down the financial implications of your goal. So when that happens, when the financial implication comes in, that's when you're measurable, achievable, when all those things will become much more clearer to you, and then you have a roadmap, and your life has a meaning. And once you have a route map, your behavior changes. So I insist that once you write down, first you write down your goals, then you write down the financial implications on one side, and then you should keep it at a place. You can probably stick it within your cupboard or wherever it is easily accessible for you, so that it slowly seeps in. Then your mind starts thinking in terms of achieving your goals, and then you will start achieving your goals. Goal setting can be a really an enjoyable experience. Goal setting can take few minutes, it can take a few hours, or it can take you days to come out with goals, well thought of goals. Once you have well thought of goals, life will be much more easier. In fact, if you sit with your spouse and do this goal setting exercise, you might be in a shock, because your spouse might be having a total different visualization of how he or she wants their life to be. So try this exercise of goal setting, it will be wonderful. Well, that's it for today. If I can be of any help for you in goal setting, please do get in touch with me. Now, if you're watching me on YouTube, request you to please subscribe to my channel, and if you're on Instagram or Facebook, please follow. Bye till the next time. Take care.